Howdy folks, and welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another episode of our Vistula to Berlin rush. Briefly, what happened in the last episode is that the Axis managed to break through my encirclement. I was expecting it because my defensive line was not one of the strongest. Although I was more expecting the Axis to pierce through here instead of down here. So I got these two tank corps isolated, but it is not really a big deal because I can just concentrate on these lonely on the 367th Infantry Division, which looks pretty weak based on the reconnaissance, and then I can seal it again, and then on the next turn I can wipe out whatever German troops are still remaining inside here. And the Germans managed to they did pull back a little bit, I see, because they reduced the contact along the entire line. My dash against Krakow failed, and here you can see that there are two divisions. I think they do have a fort, yeah, level 2 fort, with a total of, let's say, 700 combat value on the defensive, so it's pretty big. And here the Germans pulled back from Kassa and this area here, so I think I can just like slowly push here, and yeah, around Budapest. I can try to storm the city because Budapest should fall on turn 5. This is turn number 3, so I can give it a try this turn and then maybe on the next turn, but I want to take Budapest before the historical date. And also here on the front of the 57th Army, the Germans just pulled back a little bit, but pretty much, yeah, nothing too crazy. And also here I noticed that they kind of expanded this bridgehead here, but I couldn't see anyone here during the at the end of the air recon mission, so I don't know what happened, if the Axis if the Germans just advanced and then they pulled back, but yeah, I don't know, let's see. And also, yeah, I will try to start some attacks along the Kurland pocket just to see how far I can push. And well, that's it for this introduction, and let's dive straight into the episode. So back into the action once again, and yeah, I had to, let's say, kind of change my plans once again, because I was planning to wipe out the fortress of Budapest this turn, but I realized that my units were not, let's say, ready at all. They were still gaining combat progression points and still waiting for some supplies. So to reinforce my frontline troops, I, let's say, did good use of the commander's report to transfer from the reserve to the Stavka as many support units as possible, with the exception of the AA guns, because you know, by 1945 I was pretty confident about my control of the air, and I don't know if I mentioned this already, but the reason why I got rid of all the AA guns was to reduce the chance of those support units being committed into battles when they were still attached to the let's say, army level HQs. And pretty much, yeah, there was nothing too relevant, too important happening in this episode. I was just, you know, busy resealing the pocket in Eastern Prussia, as the Axis pierced it in their previous phase, and then I just, you know, as always, micromanaged the railway situation, the depot situation, and then I just let the AI take care of my air force. Notably, I did not attack with the second Belarusian front, the one which, if I'm not mistaken, is represented in light green, because yeah, you know, this is always part of the troops rotation. Attack with some units and then let the other ones rest and recover for at least 1 or 2 turns. Especially since the second Belarusian front was also part of an assault army. And also I realized I did a mistake. I said a mistake in a wrong thing in the last episode when I mentioned that I was planning to attack the German fortifications in Kurland, but actually no. I realized I was wrong, and I realized too late that I had to wait a couple more turns before storming the fortifications in Kurland, and then slowly make my way towards the ports of Memel and Ventspils, if I'm not mistaken. The good thing is that I could reduce to 1 hex the units defending Budapest, but I did not wait. I did not storm yet the city, once again for the very same reasons. But if Budapest did not fall, Warsaw did, and this was quite important because I could then repair the railways and set up a depot, because in Warsaw there is, I think, a level 6 rail yard, so it's quite important to capture Warsaw as soon as possible. And yeah, let's say that's it for this brief voiceover. As always, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Wish you all the best, and folks, I'll see you all in the next episode.